This video is intended only to supplement the written installation instructions that accompanied your product, not to replace those installation instructions. The written installation instructions should be read and available to you before you attempt to install the product.
Dryer performance issues: not drying, no heat, experiencing long dry time or not drying clothes, having to run multiple cycles to dry. Warning: electrical shock hazard. Disconnect power before servicing. Replace all parts and panels before operating. Failure to do so can result in death or electrical shock. Is the lint screen clean? The lint screen is located either in the door opening or on top of the dryer. To clean the lint screen, if the lint screen is on top of the dryer, remove it by pulling it towards you. Next, roll lint off the screen with your fingers. Vacuum the interior and the exterior of the lint trap with a vacuum or brush. Close the lint screen and push it firmly back into place. Verify that the house vent behind the dryer is clear of obstructions. If a dryer is heating but still has long dry times, the likely cause is a vent issue. Dryers need good airflow to the outside for clothing to dry and for optimal performance. Rigid or flexible metal venting is recommended for use on all dryers. Your dryer may get pushed back into the venting material and can get crushed behind the dryer. Check the vent for any crushed or restricted areas. Check and clean vent and vent duct. Turn off and unplug the dryer. Next, pull out the dryer to access vent duct. Create about 1 foot of room between the back of the dryer and the wall to make space for clearing out debris. Remove clamps and detach the vent. With the dryer away from the wall, unscrew vent clamps attaching the vent to the back of the dryer. Start by removing any large pieces of lint with your hands, then use a dryer cleaning brush to remove remaining lint from the vent. Next, use a vacuum hose attachment to collect lint or dust trapped in crevices. Clean venting the entire length, starting at the back of the dryer to where it exits your home. Inspect and clean exterior vent hood cover. You can find your dryer's exterior vent hood cover outside of your home, typically on your home's siding or roof. Clean the exterior by opening or removing the vent hood or cover and removing large pieces of lint with your hand. Then run a dryer cleaning brush along the inside of the ductwork and remove remaining lint or debris with a vacuum hose. Reattach the vent hood or cover. Back inside, re-clamp the venting to the back of the dryer. Warning: electrical shock hazard. Plug into a grounded 3-prong outlet. Do not remove ground prong. Do not use an adapter. Do not use an extension cord. Failure to follow these instructions can result in death, fire, or electrical shock. Plug your dryer back in. Next, move the dryer back into place, then run the dryer on empty for 10 to 15 minutes to remove any excess dust from the system. What cycle was selected? Cycle selection is important. If the clothes don't reach the desired dryness level, try selecting a different cycle, such as regular. Quick dry and rapid dry are timed cycles designed to dry smaller loads. If clothes are too wet after the cycle has completed, try running the quick dry or rapid dry cycle again. For best performance, use an automatic cycle. Automatic cycles use a moisture sensor to tell how wet or dry the load is, and automatically stops the cycle when the load is dry. The EcoBoost option will default only for the regular or normal cycle and is only available on that cycle. This option increases your energy savings by using a slightly lower heat level. The EcoBoost will increase drying times by approximately 40 minutes, which will be reflected on the LED display. If optimal time is desired, touch EcoBoost to turn off this option.